Ryan Garcia says he is completely over the Devin Haney drama and fight. In a brand new tweet put on his verified social media, Ryan Garcia says, Eddie Hearns says he told Devin Haney that Ryan don't look right and I was blinking, looking like I was lost. But then 30 seconds into the fight, I dazed Devin Haney. Make it make sense, Eddie. You are just a hater. This year ban is going quick. Be prepared, because I'm going to show you I'm just a great fighter. Now, just off that tweet, Ryan brings up a very good point. Eddie Hearn, did do an interview, a sit down with Andre Ward on All the Smoke podcast. And he did say that. He said he looked over at Ryan and Ryan was glitching out and blinking and, looking like prime Nicki Minaj with the faces and the expressions. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yay. Like 1,100 horses when I switch that gear. I just swerve on them so that like I missed that deer. Then I press a little bit of the sit back chair. Said that boy was blinking like Nicki Minaj in her prime. Man, whatever. So Eddie Hearn, he did say that. I can attest to it. Heard the interview. Yup, you did. And, that's where it's at. So Ryan has a point. Eddie Hearn said that basically he looked at Devin like, get yourself in the game, get it together. Ryan out here tweaking, basically, and glitching out. And Ryan clipped up Devin in the first 30 seconds, first minute of the first round. And I think that set a nasty tone because then Devin was embarrassed and Devin started trying to be aggressive and pursue, which really is not his bag, unless maybe in the later rounds, and he got you figured out and he's used to your power. But that was stupid against Ryan. Someone your age, someone your size, maybe a little bit bigger, similar reach, definitely similar age. And then you sitting up here going toe to toe with Ryan Garcia. Horrible game plan, horrible. Ryan Garcia also posted a collage of him dropping Devin Haney. And he says, let's sue this guy. So he's still taking them shots. And finally, Ryan says, I'm so over this Haney fight, but they keep on bothering me and talking about it. I'm ready for bigger things. Leave me alone. I already beat your ASS. Nothing else to prove. So Ryan Garcia is saying he's getting rather bored with it, but obviously his name is being mentioned because he's getting sued and things of that nature. So of course he's poking fun at it and talking. Listen, my thoughts haven't changed. I think we need a rematch here. A rematch is important. Too much controversy, too much talking, too much drama. And we're at the point where I think the only fix here is a rematch. However, that being said, a rematch is insanely dangerous for both fighters, but especially Devin Haney. Reason being, Devin Haney, he landed probably his hardest shot, I want to say round 3, maybe 3-ish. He had a leaping hook and Ryan kind of got backed up from it. And then he started saying yeah, come on, and riled him up. But that really was light, and Ryan kind of fell asleep at the wheel and got clipped with that shot. Ryan ate it and then, came back. I think the biggest takeaway was Ryan was in poor shape. He didn't seem like he had the cardio and the conditioning to go a hard 12 rounds. Had that been somebody else who wasn't getting hurt and on noodle legs like Devin Haney, that would have been a very tough fight because it looked like a very underprepared Ryan Garcia. He just didn't have the stamina. And even when he was hurting Devin Haney, he would kind of go in and then he would pause. If he couldn't just get him out of there, which he didn't, Ryan would kind of take his time and almost recharge his battery. So to me, given Ryan's age and the fact that he missed weight and he was at a weight that he's claiming is comfortable, that shows a lack of preparation. You just went in there for whatever reason, half-arsed, and you fought Devin Haney. So I think the rematch is needed, but the rematch is insanely dangerous, like I said, especially for Devin Haney, because Ryan has the psychological edge, because Ryan has proven he can hurt Devin Haney, but Devin Haney hasn't really proven that he can badly hurt Ryan Garcia. Plus all the taunting. I think Ryan game plan was also very good he got under Bill Haney's skin to the point where Bill Haney was saying 187 threats and saying, I'm sending my son out there to unalive him, things like that. And now, since Devin Haney's side is saying, hey, Ryan only won because of Osterine, and making it sound like that's the major reason why Ryan Garcia won, I've already given my thoughts about that. I don't agree with that. Not if he was on something harder like EPO, I would say, okay, that was the super performance. There's just, it's like any drug. All drugs are not the same potency. It's just what it is. Like fentanyl is stronger than some Reggie, you know, and I don't do drugs, but I think anybody will know. I mean, you even have like on movies and documentaries and stuff, the dope dealers, the D-boys will have testers where they'll get fiends to test to make sure it's that blue magic. Yeah, I got blue magic, name brand like Pepsi. I guarantee it. Yeah, my dollar, huh? That Frank Lucas, that blue magic, huh? Yeah, man, I work for. You own half a company. They don't own me though, right? You got to make sure it's that blue magic, name brand like Pepsi, right? So at the end of the day, all drugs aren't the same potency. The stuff Frank Lucas had back in the day was leaning fiends because he was getting it. He was going to the poppy fields and, you know, getting it sourced straight from Vietnam, things like that. So same thing with any type of drug. A SARM like Osterine is banned. It's banned. That's why he's suspended. I get it, but it's still not the same as some of the harder meldonium and stanozolol and all these other stuff, all these other things that are out. So I think a rematch would definitely be good. However, I don't know. I don't know that we get it because it seems to be a lot of back and forth. And I feel like the pressure would be on Devin Haney. Devin Haney is the one under scrutiny with social media from the fans. He's the one that got spilled around, and he's kind of holding his whole hat on the fact that Ryan tested positive and saying that's the crux of why he lost, right? That's the reason why he lost. So if you fight him, it'll be kind of like when David Price fought Tony Thompson. He said the first fight was a fluke. He assured all of his fans that the Tony Thompson fight was a fluke. He's like, oh, it's the heavyweight, mate. Yeah, I just got caught with a shot, right? And then Tony Thompson knocked him out in the rematch. Now you can't really say anything when history repeats itself. And for me, I think the Ryan fight is a bad style matchup. Devin has a questionable chin, and then it's somebody who wasn't even trained, at least to me, wasn't even fully cardioed and didn't look like he took it serious and was staying up late and drinking. Not fighter stuff. What fighter, what coach would tell a fighter, go to the club, drink, you know, mess around with chicks, go do club appearances the week of the fight, smoke weed, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna tell you to do all that. And we know this is some of the things that Ryan Garcia was doing. Not all of it was for show, because some of the stuff he was doing, we could see it and you can't fake it. And there's eyewitness testimony saying I was at the club and I seen Ryan Garcia, or he's on people's blogs drinking alcohol and you can see it in his eyes look glazed over and stuff like that. So again, the scary proposition is Ryan was able to batter, and now he's being sued for battery, Devin Haney, and he didn't look like he was fully disciplined. So what does that say if he came back and he was like, took it seriously? But who knows if we'll ever get it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want to see it? I got a video coming soon about Devin Haney. Did he ruin his rep with the lawsuit? Check that on the channel by subscribing. The video will be out soon.